Hello and welcome to this new lesson in which I'm going to show you the smallest oscilloscope, which is a handheld oscilloscope that you can take with you everywhere. Now inside the package, this is the charger or the power adapter. As you can see, it works on 5 or 9 volt 1 amp, and you can replace this with a battery. And the second thing that we have in this package is the oscilloscope and the connection wires. Now here's the oscilloscope. As you can see, it's a very small oscilloscope, and this is the connection wire. It's basically the standard oscilloscope wire, and you can choose to not buy it with the package if you already have one. As you can see, this is the plug, the female plug that will be inserted inside the oscilloscope, and on the other side we have the pins, the ground and the signal pin that we can use to test any part of our circuit. It looks very professional, the material is very great, and I think that this is a really high quality wire. Now let's talk about the oscilloscope itself. As you can see here, we have this oscilloscope, and it's about the size of my hand. That's why it's a very small handheld oscilloscope. Now it comes in a very neat package, and it also has another wire that you can use to connect. Now let's get it out. This is the oscilloscope, as you can see, and it's a very compact oscilloscope. And this is another wire, and it has 2 crocodile clips to make it easy for you to connect it to any circuit component on your breadboard. Now I bought the other one because it's more professional, it's more accurate, and it has the plug that I'm used to. Now it also comes with a user manual. When you buy this oscilloscope, it has 2 options. You can either buy it assembled and ready to use, or you can buy it disassembled and you can solder it yourself. So it's up to you, and since I don't really have a lot of time, I ordered the already assembled one so that I can start using it immediately. But if you have time and you like to play around, you can buy the one that you can solder yourself. Now, as you can see, this is an image that shows you the components that are available on this oscilloscope. It has a couple switch on the left, a test signal output to test your oscilloscope, a BNC connector, and it also has a connector for power supply and a power switch to turn the oscilloscope on and off. Now on the main display, there is a sensitivity button, and there is a time-based button. There is also a trigger button, and this is the adjustment dial, and we have a display that includes all of these elements that you can see up here. This is a graphical display, and once we have it up and running, you'll see all of this information. Now these are the components that the package has, and if you want to solder it, you can follow this tutorial. They are telling you exactly what to solder first. Now as you can see, this is the power adapter, and I will connect my digital oscilloscope to my power adapter. Now let me connect the power supply. Simply turn it on by pressing on this switch. As you can see, this is the display, and it's even smaller than my hand. That's why it's a handheld. You can turn it on by simply moving the power button, As you can see, now it's booting the system, and you will see the main display. Here we have all of the information that we need and that you usually find on oscilloscope. You can use any of these two BNC connectors. Now rotate it and make sure that it's hooked up correctly, and let's use the test signal output that this oscilloscope offers. It's usually a square signal. You can simply place the connector, and here it is. Now you can see that it's reading the signal, which is the test signal output, and this is the frequency, the cycle, the PW, the duty, the voltage max, voltage min, voltage AVR, VBP, and VRMS. Now you can change the VDiv or SecDiv. That's it. As you can see, it's a very nice device, and I bought it so that I have an oscilloscope everywhere I go to test any electronic circuit. Thanks for watching this lesson. If you have any questions, you can add. There is a link to buy it in the description.